Yeah. From the pandemic and COVID-19 situation, we've seen fuel prices increase. And this started from last year, January to December. For this year, we've seen the continuation of fuel price increases. But strangely, the increases are a lot sharper than normal. We look at this year, from January to July. January it was 50 cents, in July 77 cents. From June to July, it increased from 70 to 77 cents, an increase of 7 cents. And it's the first time we've seen these type of increases. It's due to the world fuel prices increase. It's beyond our control. It's mainly due to supply and demand. We see economies open, a lot of activity taking place. The overall demand has increased. But not only that, you look at the situation in Europe, the Ukraine-Russia conflict, where there's threats and there's conditions of reducing gas supply to European countries. All these factors have an impact on world food prices. We understand and we empathize with customers that this is having a real burden on them, and it is hurting them. High fuel prices and high energy prices is a very tough situation to deal with, having to pay high bills every month. But it's not only electricity. We see this in the transportation sector, whether it's goods and services coming to Grenada. It's having a big impact on those type of services. We look at fuel worldwide, even at the pumps, and we're sort of fortunate in Grenada. There's a cap presently, but if that cap was not there, fuel prices at the pumps would be a lot more expensive. In terms of Grenlec, from January this year, we actually applied a 25% decrease on our non-fuel rates. And this was in order to provide a relief for customers. We saw, together with the government, energy prices increasing, fuel prices increasing in particular. So the non-fuel price was reduced by a quarter, by 25%. And that's from January this year. It hasn't had an impact on Grenlec itself. Grenlec has basically had reduction in revenues of around $11 million. And we have to recall and take into perspective that the non-fuel element is used for the operations of Grenlec. It's used for capital investment. It's there to finance our loans and other operations. It's a very, very important area for our operations. We understand this is real difficult times. We've seen a slight decrease, in the price of fuel on the world market, but it remains very uncertain. I think the word here is volatility. The prices can go up and down sharply, and that could happen in a very short time. So we're still not sure, on the direction, but from indications, it's going to remain high. There's a significant opportunity here for customers basically to take energy management and conservation into their own hands, where they can control their electricity bill. And I say that in the sense that in terms of energy management, paying attention to your monthly consumption, your daily consumption, trying to reduce waste as much as possible. If you don't need energy, you don't need your lights on, you don't need your fan to be spinning while you're outside, switch off, take it off. Energy conservation, that's key. Even on the demand side, your transformers, which can be a real culprit in using energy, switch off when not required. Your refrigerator, make sure it works properly. The doors for the refrigerator is closed properly. There are ways, in which customers can manage their electricity and really take charge and try to reduce and conserve as much as possible. Grenlec is looking at this seriously, and we have started a lot of work in sharing tips and points and things so that customers can follow. We really hope that you pay special attention to this information and apply it as much as possible.